Hey everybody, welcome back to VLR. Last time, cunts. Today, probably more. We're gonna start going through the areas, clearing our head, and exploring before it's time to go to the new set of monochromatic doors. Our first stop, the lounge. Game has to take 10 years to get to areas though.
Hey Sigma.
How you doing?
Can I get you a seat?
You some kind of waitress?
What do you want?
What do you mean, what do I want? Just came here to check up on you guys. So, this is the lounge, huh? A bar, sofa, and 3 ladies. I feel like I'm in the VIP room.
Can I get you a drink?
You better not be underage.
I turned 21 just the other day.
Oh, I see. I guess we could probably have a drink or two then. Unfortunately, as much fun as that sounds like, I don't think it's a very good idea.
Why not?
This is a really good time to be getting wasted.
Really? It seems like this sort of thing is exactly what makes people want to drink in the first place.
You got a point.
Sigma?
Just kidding. Besides, I've got a headache. Drinking is probably not the best plan.
It hasn't gone away yet?
Well, it was fine for a while, but now I guess the bastard's back.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm sure if I just leave it alone, it'll go away in a bit. That's how it went before anyway. Has this been happening to anyone else?
What? The headaches? Now that you mention it, yeah, I did get one a bit ago. I feel fine now, though.
What about you, Luna?
You know, I think I did have a bit of a headache earlier. Not me. No headaches here. Well,
What?
it's hard to explain. I just feel kind of weird. Your head feels weird? No. My body feels weird. Like my whole body.
You feel kind of numb? Like that Linkin Park song? Rest in peace, that one guy who died. It's kind of like when you fall asleep on top of one of your arms. You wake up, your arm kind of feels like it's not really yours. Not just my arm, though. My whole body feels kind of numb and foreign.
I don't know. I guess it's kind of like that, but... Oh, if that's what you're talking about, then yeah, I know what you mean. It's kind of like my body isn't really mine. I'm sort of floating. Like that?
Yeah,
Maybe
exactly.
It's because of the anesthetic gas. It
The
might
what?
have looked like white smoke. The stuff they used when they abducted you.
Oh yeah, like they used a heavy, gaseous anesthetic, but you would think that your body would feel fine. It's been, what, 3 hours since we woke up?
It seems like we were unconscious for a long time, so it must have been pretty powerful stuff.
You think this might be some kind of side effect?
Well, it could be a side effect, or it could be that it just hasn't worn off completely yet. Whatever. That's not important. Right now we need to figure out how to get out of here.
Alright, I'll go look somewhere else then. You guys gonna stick around here?
Yeah. Haven't really taken a good look at everything yet.
Okay. Catch you later. Wave goodbye, head toward the exit. Where to next? Guess the infirmary. Can I talk about how Clover's design in this game is really bad? I don't know, she just always looks like she's trying to be a hooker at every point, and it just kind of is distracting. Her design in the previous game, I think, was okay. Something unnatural about her now. So, this is the infirmary, huh?
Oh, Sigma.
Hello.
What's up with your face? You look like you just saw a roach. Are you still angry?
I like how you did this, but you're really lapping up how much you love that you did it. Like, come on. I'm teetering on the brink of the abyss, thanks to you.
I didn't have a choice.
Yeah,
I'm
you
just trying to
did.
get out of here like we all are.
What do you mean I didn't have a choice? This is based on you picking a choice that was bad. And that's enough to justify screwing someone else?
That's not what I meant, and you know it. If I'd known for sure that you were going to choose Ally, then I would have chosen Ally too.
Easy for you to say that now.
Weren't you the one who was also gonna pick Betray?
What? Am I such a horrible person for wanting to get out of here? I have to get out of here. There's so many things I still want to do.
Like what?
Well, let's see. I want to wear lots of gorgeous clothes.
Yeah, you could start by wearing a fucking shirt.
I want to eat tons of delicious food and fall in love.
What an idiot.
Thank you.
Excuse me?
And I was going to take your side, but after that load of horse shit, you're on your own.
Look. Let me try this again. I'm frustrated, but there really is something important I have to do.
Yeah, what do you gotta do?
Avenge my father's murder.
Oh man, your father was murdered.
That's what I have to do.
Okay. What happened to him? Could you elaborate?
No, I couldn't. This isn't the kind of thing I should be telling people I don't even know.
Fine. Just tell me one thing. Does your father's murder have anything to do with us being trapped here?
I have no idea. As to why you're here, your guess is as good as mine. But it's possible that his death is connected to my abduction.
Meaning?
I was on their trail. I was tracking down the people who killed him.
How close were you?
I can't say. But it's possible that I was getting close enough that they decided something had to be done with me.
Are you a detective?
Well, I wouldn't really say I'm a detective. Not a bad guess, though. Why are you guys looking at me like that?
Well, I mean, you don't really have the detective look. Feel like detectives wear shirts.
I didn't say I was a detective.
Then what are you? CIA?
No.
Fine, well, whatever you are. You don't look like one.
That's fine. In my line of work, the less I look like what I am, the better. Better I keep them guessing.
I mean, you look like a cunt, sound like a cunt, and act like a cunt. So, just thought I'd throw that nugget in there.
What's the deal with you and Clover?
What's she got to do with anything?
Well, you know each other, right? I was thinking maybe you were related or worked together or something.
No. She has nothing to do with my work. She's just a friend that I met somewhere.
Where?
In the
Somewhere?
middle of a desert.
A desert? Yeah.
Yes. But that's an awfully long story.
It is. It is an awfully long story that was poorly explained at the end.
Wait, hold on. Why am I the only person getting the 3rd degree? That doesn't seem fair to me. How about you guys give up a little personal information, too? We'll start with you, Tenmyoji. Who are you?
Just a garbage collector.
Any ties to Zero?
You should collect her, please.
None.
What's your relationship with Quark? You two know each other, right?
Do I have to answer that?
Well, if you really don't want to, it's not like I can force you.
No. And I apologize, but I don't have anything to say about that subject. I mean, it's not like you told us everything either.
I see. Very well, then. Dio, it's your turn. What's your profession?
Well, you're probably gonna think I'm full of shit, but I'm a circus ringleader.
No. Nah. Not surprised, Siskel and Ebert. Wait, never mind. Siskel and Ebert was a movie critic show and not a circus. Siegfried and Roy? No, that's Vegas. I believe you.
You're kidding.
Nope. I'm the real deal. I lead a company of about 50 people. We travel all over the world. It was my grandfather's grandfather who founded it, but my father died at a young age. I'm a 5th-generation ringleader. My old man was a trapeze artist. He tried to do this quadruple flip and missed. Well, I guess he wasn't really young. He was about 40. Still, he was pretty reckless for a guy that age. Always talking about how he couldn't let the kids show him up. Guess he just took it too far.
I see. You lost your father too, then.
Yeah. Shit. Guess I got a little sappy there. Anyway, point is, I don't have any damn idea how I'm connected to Zero. I got grabbed on the last night of one of our tour stops. I'd gone out to a couple bars and gotten shit-faced. On my way back to the caravan, this black van pulls up. Somebody grabs me and throws me inside. Before I can even get a look at them, they hit me with that gas and I'm out like a light. Next thing I know, I'm waking up in the AB room. Anyway, enough about me. We still haven't heard your story, Sigma.
Hello!
Who are you?
I told you guys the first time we met. Don't you remember? I was on my way home from school, got into my car. Some white gas started pouring out of everywhere.
Are you some kind of doctor?
Huh, no, still working on my degree. I'm shooting for a PhD, not quite there yet.
I guess you've been working on that for quite a while, huh?
Yeah, I guess I have.
Can you think of anything that might connect you to any of this?
Believe me, I've thought about it, but I just keep drawing a blank.
What about Zero?
No idea.
Do any of the people here look familiar to you?
Nope. You're all strangers. Well, I guess I can't really say for sure about Kay, since I haven't seen his face. Suppose it's possible he's someone I know.
Just who is he anyway?
Until that amnesia clears up, I don't think we've got any way of knowing.
Oh, come on. You know he's full of shit.
You still don't believe him?
Of course not.
Okay, well, Kay's a bit of a mystery, but what about some of the others? How about the girl that dresses up like a escort and decided to smile in every single scene? What does she do?
I think she's a student. At night, she's a waitress or a bartender or something.
Yeah, okay, her outfit makes a bit more sense now. What about this child that hasn't made me mad yet? I guess he probably doesn't have a job. Still in elementary school, right? Why is that funny?
It's nothing. Just forget about it.
Let me guess. He's a gifted child.
Yeah, you're right. Boy his age would be in elementary school.
Yeah, that is a redirect.
You really don't know much, do you?
No. That's called a politician's answer.
About Quark, I mean.
And if it makes you feel better, sure.
Yep.
Well, I know a little about Luna. I got her talking when we were in the infirmary. She says she's got some sort of medical license or something.
She's a nurse?
It could mean she's a doctor.
I don't know, she didn't say. Just going by how she looks, though, I'd guess nurse.
That leaves us with Phi. She's the most mysterious to me. What does a girl like that do?
You've been around her the most, Sigma. She told you anything?
Look, I just don't know, alright? It's just kind of there. Like, I looked at you, and some part of my brain just said, that's Sigma.
No, nothing in particular. Nothing really. It sucks, because I'd totally be that guy if they gave me the choice that would rat her out saying, she happened to know my name, as soon as I woke up.
Sure.
And she happened to know about the other thing, but hey, sometimes you gotta be nice. She's a real mystery. I honestly know about as much as you do, so basically, nothing. I hadn't really realized it till I said it, and I'd spent hours with Fi. Yet I know nothing about her except her name. And I only had her word that even that was the truth. Who was she really? The more I thought about it, the more suspicious she seemed. A fake detective, a waitress, a garbage collector, an elementary school kid, a nurse, and a circus ringleader. Plus 2 total mysteries. What do we all have in common? I don't think Zero would just grab a bunch of people randomly.
There's no point to talking about this. We should just focus on getting out of here.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm gonna go check on the others, then.
Where do you plan on going?
The crew quarters.
I see. Right. Later, bro.
You gave me a bro. That's nice. We'll bro fist. I'm not gonna fuck over K, though. You really hate him. It's less hate more than he thinks he's full of shit, but then again, whatever. You run a circus, you fucking clown. The crew quarters.
Oh, Sigma.
Hello.
Perfect timing.
I was about to strangle this child.
You were in the crew quarters before, weren't you?
Yep, I was. Fi, Alice, and I went through all the rooms.
Did you find anything suspicious?
Like a secret door or something?
If I had, you really think I wouldn't have told you?
Anything else out of the ordinary, perhaps?
Out of the ordinary,
What's this book?
Huh? Oh, that's a book of meow cats.
A meowt?
Sorry. It's just this thing that's happened to me ever since I was a kid. Whenever I start talking about cats, I start talking like one. Doesn't really mean anything, though. I feel like it should mean something.
Okay.
That's weird. So what's the cat book about?
Oh. Well, there's this quantum physics thought experiment called Schrodinger's cat. This book talks all about it.
Oh, yes, I've heard about that. A cat is put in a box with a device that has a random chance to release a poison which will kill the cat. That means the cat is both alive and dead until someone opens the box. Something like that, right?
Meowby?
What?
I don't really know anything about it. I'm just telling you what Fi told me.
So it probably isn't gonna give us any hints then.
Quark, you're doing it too.
Oops.
Well, what about you guys?
What do you mean?
You checked out the lounge with Clover and Temyoji. Quark was in the infirmary with Dio and Luna. Anything suspicious?
Well, this whole facility is pretty suspicious, but I suppose that's not what you meant. Well, the puzzles in the lounge were lunar eclipse themed.
Lunar eclipse?
Yes. Apparently, there's supposed to be a lunar eclipse on December 31st, 2028. All the puzzles were related to that somehow.
Isn't that this New Year's Eve?
I suppose it is. Well, I can't say I know what year, or even what day it is, but Clover was saying something to that effect.
The 31st, huh? I've been knocked out at dawn on the 25th, so that'd be 6 days after. Lunar eclipse. Lunar eclipse. What did it have to do with any of this? Try as I might, couldn't think of any way an eclipse could be connected to our abductions.
What about the infirmary, Quark? Did you find anything there?
Yeah, we did find something. Just one thing though.
What was it?
Dio and Luna didn't tell you?
No.
Okay. I got it right here. Just a second.
Quark reached into his pocket and pulled out what appeared to be a newspaper clipping. My throat began to tighten as I read it. Radical 6 infection spreads. Cure continues to elude authorities. The Radical 6 virus. Okay, can we talk about how the fact that you should never name a virus radical? Like, it's so radical that people are fucking dying. The WHO, the WHO, has confirmed that the death toll is estimated to have passed 100,000 victims. Immediate quarantine of any infected patients is strongly advised. Is this for real?
It seems a little hard to believe.
If it really is some kind of pandemic, though, that sounds like a pretty big deal.
Yes, it does.
There hasn't been anything on the news, though. This is the first time I've even heard the term Radical 6.
If it is true, then I worry about what might be happening to the world outside. Is there a pandemic raging on the other side of these walls?
Clover's voice shattered the silence.
You guys, hurry! You need to come with me.
Has something happened?
You seem very urgent in your smile.
Yes, I mean, sort of. I mean, we found something.
Oh, you found something. Okay, I was hoping it'd be like a murder so you could be smiling about it.
What did you find?
You fucking psychopath.
It's horrible. It's really scary.
Then why are you smiling?
Oh, never mind.
There, that's what I'm looking
Just
for.
shut up and follow me. You'll
I need it-
understand when you see it.
I need at least more than one emotion.
It's right over here in the next room. Just follow me.
Clover was first into the room, followed quickly by me, Kay, and Quark. She said nothing, just pointed under the bed. We crouched down and followed her finger. There it was. Oh, I should have. I feel like I noticed this at some point. You know? I feel like I noticed like there was something under these things.
I think it's a bomb.
A bomb? No way.
So, thank you, Sigma. Goodbye.
Again, are we on the fucking moon? Okay, that's, had this really been a premonition? Really?
We need to tell everybody.
No, it's all right. Luna's out rounding them up. They should be here in just a few seconds.
Okay.
See?
Where is it? Where's this bomb?
No sooner had she spoken the words than the rest of the fellow captives appeared. Luna pushed through them and pointed at the bomb.
There. You see?
For several long moments, we stared in silence. Slowly, we began to eye one another. Old suspicion suddenly reawakened. It was Phi who finally broke the silence.
Doesn't look like it has a timed detonator. There must be a remote somewhere.
You're right. It'll probably use an active button or switch of some sort, not a dead man switch. If we can get it, we should be safe as long as we don't press the button.
Who was the first person to find this?
Me. And Luna. We found it while we were searching this room.
Why are you still smiling? I thought you and Luna were in the lounge.
Well, yeah. We looked all over, but we couldn't find anything there. So we gave up on the lounge and came here. I can confirm that. I wanted to look around the lounge some more, so I stayed back. You guys must have found it when you got here, then? Yes. How did you know it was a bomb? Well, I mean, I could tell just by looking at it. Why? Well, during my train...
Clover!
Clover's eyes widened and she clapped her hands over her mouth.
Anyway, this is definitely a bomb. I guarantee it.
How do you know?
I just do, okay?
You sounded pretty sure about the switch, too. How do you know all this?
Let's just say it's an occupational hazard.
What kind of occupation do you have?
I can't tell you that.
Spare me the bullshit. This isn't time for keeping secrets.
Please. Just trust me. Look, I know I'm repeating myself, but I'm sure that's a bomb.
I like that. Hey, just trust me. I'm like, yeah. Didn't you hit a betray button against us like 30 minutes ago?
And it's not just any kind of bomb. It's an antimatter bomb.
What?
Antimatter. Wait, you mean a bomb that uses annihilation energy?
What? Hold on. Time to Google this. Is the game full of shit? Antimatter bomb. Antimatter. Theoretically possible device. The fictional bomb works by touching 1 gram of matter to 1 gram of antimatter, a substance made of subatomic particles with properties opposite to those of normal matter, causing them to annihilate in a tremendous explosion. Got that from livescience.com.
Oh, you know what that is? Anyway, yes, you're right.
What's
I was wondering if it was like Ice 9, where the game just made up something.
I would have thought you'd know.
Huh? Why?
Well, your name is Quark. You do know what that means, right?
Yeah, Grandpa told me about it. He said it's an elementary particle, one of the smallest bits of matter, but I don't really know anything else.
I see. Can you explain it to him, Tenmyoji?
Me?
Well, you know him best. I thought you could explain it best.
Let me think. I don't know. It's hard to think of a way to explain it in simple terms.
You want me to do it?
Yes, please.
Like, let me field it.
Okay. To begin with, we usually refer to bits of matter as particles, but there are also these things called antiparticles. For example, an electron is a particle with a negative charge. It has a sort of opposite, which is the antiparticle called the positron. It has a positive charge instead of a negative one, like the electron. So, protons have antiprotons, and neutrons have antineutrons. Antimatter is a general term that covers all the antiparticles. The thing that's interesting about antimatter is that because it's the opposite of normal matter, when they collide, they both sort of cancel each other out. When they cancel each other out, though, it releases a whole bunch of energy.
Can we talk about how bad the mouth flaps in this game are, too? Good lord. Just watch your mouth.
That process is called annihilation.
It'll occasionally just pause.
So, an antimatter bomb is a bomb that uses annihilation energy.
Sorry. I don't really get it.
Oh. Alright, how about this? You've got men and women, right? They're kind of like complete opposites. What happens when you put them together? Well, if there were, quantum men and women, then when you put them together, they'd disappear. Because their opposite elements cancel each other out. Like when a plus cancels out a minus, you get 0. That's annihilation. But when you get annihilation, you also get...
I know! A baby!
Exactly. In this case, the baby you get is the energy from the annihilation. It's not a real baby, of course, but like a baby, it's got all sorts of potential to do amazing things.
That's kind of a strange explanation.
You followed it, though, right?
Yeah!
Yeah, but that thing under the bed isn't going to be making a baby.
Oh my god.
Just how big of an explosion are we gonna get here?
It's pretty simple, actually. Just use Einstein's E equals mc squared. The mass lost during annihilation will be converted to energy, so...
So you would take the total mass of matter and antimatter and multiply it by the speed of light squared. That should get you the amount of energy.
For example, let's say that it has 350 milligrams of antimatter. That would mean there would also be 350 milligrams of matter, right?
So you'd have 700 milligrams total.
Yes. That means annihilation would produce roughly 63 trillion joules.
That's a number.
That's about as much energy as the Hiroshima bomb.
What the? You've got to be kidding me. But there's only 350 milligrams of stuff in there.
Well, technically it's 700 milligrams since you have the matter and the antimatter.
That's not the point. We're talking about something that weighs less than a gram, being equal to a bomb that weighed like 10,000 pounds.
Don't get so excited. I think I know what kind of bomb this is. It's probably using antihydrogen. There should only be about 25 micrograms of material in there.
That's less than 1,000th of a gram, so you'd only get about 45 billion joules of energy, right?
What does that mean?
About as much explosive power as 1 ton of TNT.
A ton?
Yes. Well, approximately.
And how exactly should I not worry about that? That's enough to blow up a 10-story building!
True. But it's a lot less powerful than an atomic bomb. We don't know how big this place is. If we can get far enough away from the bomb, we might have a chance of survival.
Perhaps, but how do we know this is the only bomb?
What do you mean?
Look at it carefully. It's got a number 3. Do you see it?
That's bad.
If the bombs are numbered...
Then there has to at least be a number 1 and a number 2.
Yes, there's no way to know if this is the final bomb either. There could be a 4...
We're gonna die.
Anyway, we can't just sit here and do nothing.
We could. Do you want to just like... You want to just like hang out?
We should move it. Somewhere.
Dia stepped forward and reached for the bomb.
No! Don't touch it!
Alice grabbed Dio by the wrist and jerked him away from the bed.
What the hell do you think you're doing? Have you got a death wish or something? This bomb is here because somebody planted it. Do you really think they didn't rig it to go off if some idiot tried to move it?
Then what the fuck are we supposed to do?
We'll just have to leave it be for now, until we can find the detonator or figure out how to turn it off.
And you're telling us we should just prance off and ignore the incredibly deadly bomb that is probably gonna kill us all?
There's not much else we can do.
Do you know how to turn it off?
Well, there is a way.
Then spill the beans, lady. How do we turn the damn thing off?
There should be an emergency deactivation password. If you enter that password, the device should, well, deactivate. Yes, that's right.
There's no keyboard or anything on the bomb.
Look again. You see it? Right here. There's a port.
Oh.
If we can find
At the
password
bottom,
in
or
the
the right
device,
side
we
there.
just connect it here. Then we can enter the password.
Who would do something like this?
I have no idea, but we can figure out when they did it. When you and I searched this room, we didn't find anything, right? So that means the bomb must have been planted after we'd left.
Huh. Guess I was seeing things. Then again, I was thinking about the object under the cabinet, under like the drawer, not the bed.
I don't know about that. After we finished the AB game, we all split up. But if someone planted it right before then...
What do you mean?
Oh, yeah. You don't know, do you? Before we went off to the 3 rooms, we searched the hallway. Everybody was all split up.
Yeah, anyone could have come by here then. It would have been easy to sneak away.
You know, I don't remember seeing you around, Sigma. What were you doing?
Huh. Well, I was, just kind of deep in thought, I guess. Stayed behind in the warehouse. Why are you giving me that look? You don't think I planted it?
I never said that.
Yeah, I know, but you thought it. Oh, you've got to be shitting me. I don't know anything about the bomb.
Really? Are you sure? Back when we were in the AB room, you said you saw the moment when the bomb exploded.
You have done a lot of things in my life these past few episodes. This is the one that makes me want to fucking crush your little bones. I'm gonna rip out your ovaries and eat them, you fucking cunt. You know what you just did to me? You just did a lot of bad things. I could hardly say premonition. If they didn't think it was the worst lie on the planet, they'd think I was insane. Son of a bitch. Wait. This doesn't make any sense. According to Ten Miyuji, any one of us could have been in here. Why am I the only one who's under suspicion? Also, there's no way to know the culprit here is actually one of us. Maybe there's someone else in here and they set up the bomb.
Impossible.
Why?
There's no way that would get past Zero. And there's no way Zero would let anybody do something that would get in the way of the gang going forward. What?
When you say Zero, you mean the AI, right?
Of course.
This is confusing. From now on, let's refer to the real Zero, the one behind all of this, as Zero Senior, which would, of course, make the AI Zero Junior.
Okay, fine with me. Anyway, whichever one it is, they're not going to let a 10th person in. There's no way.
But what if the 10th person is Zero Senior?
I don't think it could be.
Why not?
Zero Jr. said so. He said that the real Zero was one of us.
Fine, Clover, we're right. There couldn't be a 10th guest. And Zero Senior was, without a doubt, one of us. But if that was the case, then could Zero Senior have planted the bomb? If not, then who had? Alice, Dio, Luna, Kay, Clover, Ten Miyuji, Phi, or... It seemed insane, but could have been Quark. No, why would Zero Senior have gone to all the trouble of setting a bomb? To make this game more exciting? To make it seem more dangerous? No. Didn't fit at all. But if that was the case, then the person who planted the bomb was someone other than Zero Senior.
Oh no, this is bad.
What?
Press the buttons on your bracelet.
Whew, aw, shit. Well...
We've only got 4 minutes until the chromatic doors open!
Let's go then.
You're right. This bomb thing is gonna have to wait until later.
The only thing that makes sense about that bomb is that the bomb is used in such a way to put suspicion on other people. This notary game seems completely set up to be somewhat similar to the last one, but with the entire betray ally mechanic. You need to add reasons for people to want to hit those buttons, besides just their own anxiety and almost high-level fighting game level reads.
Chromatic doors have opened. 5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.